What's going on, stackers? So in this video I'm going to be sharing with you 5 low content and no content book types that you should have in your library. So, welcome back to Stacking Profit. My name's Paddy, and over here we give you the tools and resources to learn, grow and master passive income streams so that you can live a life of freedom. Now, like I said, I'm going to be sharing with you 5 types of low and no content books that you should be publishing or that you should have in your library. So let's go straight over to Amazon and take a look at these niches or these book types. Now, the main reason that I'm saying that you should own these or have these in your library is because there's thousands of niches within each of these books types. So let me say that again. There's thousands of niches in all these book types which I'm about to share with you. So the first one is Logbook. So my best-selling book is actually kind of a logbook. Well, it's a guest book. Guest book and logbook, very, very similar, but my best-selling book of all time is a logbook. Now, I'm not going to say what type of logbook or guest book it is, because why would I do that? But nonetheless, logbooks are pretty cool, and there's so many niches just within the logbook niche. Now, if we just do this, we can see just by Amazon recommending what people are searching, we can already see so many of these niches. So we got logbook for temperatures, passwords, yachts, hiking, notebook, teachers, kids, office, bird watching, fishing, diabetes, blood sugar, and this is just what Amazon's recommending or putting in the search bar because a lot of people are searching this. But there's so many more niches within the logbook niche, literally hundreds if not thousands. So the first type is logbooks. You should have some logbooks within your library. Now, if we take a look on the first page, we can see password logbook, pretty popular with a 2600 BSR. Then we got a construction and maintenance logbook, 26,000 BSR. Not a KDP book, but it still shows that there's demand for that type of book. Then we have a hiking logbook. Look at that, ranked under 1,000. So that's pretty crazy. Then that's a mini journal. This is not one. Diamond painting logbook. What the hell? I've actually never heard of that in my life. The diamond painting guide and logbook. So this is going to be more of a guide as well, but it's also a logbook. Paperback, $17.58 with a rank of 132,000. So a rank of 132,000 is pretty good. Imagine having 5-10 books with that type of BSR. You can still make a lot of money. Then we got a maintenance guide, so that's not ideally a proper logbook, but you can get the idea. A camping logbook ranked of around 2,000. So just by typing in logbook and looking on the first page, and with the search bar, seeing what Amazon's recommending to us with AMS Suggestion Expander. So to get these other keywords, I use a Chrome extension called AMS Suggestion Expander, and it's completely free. But just by using the search bar and looking on the first page, we can see all these different types of ideas for logbooks. So it's a great idea to have some of these in your library. So that's the first one, logbooks. The second one, notebooks. So a lot of people are now saying that notebooks are saturated, don't even bother with them. I would have to disagree because there's thousands of notebook niches, mainly micro niches, which means that they only get purchased a few times a month, but there's literally thousands and thousands of notebook niches. Now, if we just take a look on the first page, in fact, let's just do the Amazon search bar and see what they pull up. So we got notebook journal for women, notebook for kids, dot grid, that's another type of notebook, which is a really great niche. Recipe notebook, a journal notebook, notebook for women, for nurse, office, toddlers, passwords, therapists. So right off the bat, just by using the search bar, we can see that there's so many different types of niches. Now, if we go through the first page, I think most of these are just going to be standard notebooks, but this is a KDP one. So this is just a standard notebook, no really niching down, and we can see 20,000 BSR. Now, with notebooks, ideally you do want to niche down, and I'll talk about that in a second, but if we look through the first page, Chaos Coordinator, 7,000, so this is a to-do list notebook. But notebooks are pretty cool because they don't take that long to produce. You can actually make them relatively quick. Now, when it comes to notebook niches, they're absolutely everywhere. Now, what I'll do is actually link a video right there in the right-hand corner all about understanding notebook and journal niches, because once you understand how many niches there are, you're going to find them everywhere. So let me just do this as an example. So let's do a bit of food. So pizza notebook, we can see people are searching for that. Dog notebook, we got dog notebook for boys, journal, women, girls, and that's just dogs. So let's do cats, cat's notebook for girls, journal, cat notebook for girls 5 to 12 years old. So this is really niching down. So that's cats, dogs, pizza. And you can just go on going through all different types of lists with foods, animals, literally everything, because there's so many niches. But it's a really great idea to have notebooks in your library, especially micro niche or in micro niches, because that way they sell a few times a month. So that's notebooks, the second one that you should have in your library. Third one, very similar to notebook, but a composition notebook. What's the difference? Well, quite a lot actually. But composition notebooks they're usually aimed at college, schools, things like that. But composition notebooks, again, there's thousands of niches just within the composition notebook niche. Now, if we take a look in the search bar, let's do this. We're going to pull up some of these niches. So we got for kindergarten, kids half. So this is half and half. So you want half lined, half for drawing. But then we got for students, for school, for girls, unicorn, composition notebook with picture space. There's so many different types of niches. And again, it's very similar to the notebook niches. So you can do a pizza composition notebook. As we can see, people are searching that. We could do a dog composition notebook just here, and we could break dogs down into different breeds. So let's do a pug composition notebook, and as we can see, people are searching that. So again, niches for composition notebooks are absolutely everywhere, and I actually have a really great selling composition notebook right now with a rank of around 30 to 60,000, and it's been like that for a few months. Now, if we take a look through the first page, we can see some different type of niches. So we got unicorns, donuts, hearts. These are all different types of niches. So let's do unicorn composition notebook, and then we have kids 4 to 8, wide ruled, grades K2 for girls for school, and this is just for unicorn composition notebook. So let's do a rainbow composition notebook, and we can see people are actually searching that. So again, just another great book to have in your library, composition notebooks. So that's the third one. The fourth one, it's got to be colouring books. So recently I've been diving deep into colouring books, been making quite a few different types in lots of different niches. If you want to know exactly how I'm doing that, then come and check out the LCB Vault. We have a brand new course in here now called Simple Colouring Books. So if you're interested, click that link down in the description below and come and check it out. Now with colouring books, again, there's so many different types of niches, and it's not even that hard to create a colouring book. Now I have a video here on YouTube about creating a colouring book, so what I'm going to do, link it right there in the right hand corner so you can go through and check it out, because you're going to see just how easy it is to create colouring books. Now if we look on the first page, no, in fact, let's use the Amazon search bar right here, do a little bit of this, and now we can see all these different niches as well, and this is just a fraction. So we got unicorn colouring book for teen girls, boys ages 4 to 8, adults Christmas colouring book for kids, swearing colouring book, and there's so many more. But again, you just have to find those niches. Now if we go through the first page, let's go past the Disney and that one as well, and take a look at these BSRs. So with this one, this has a rank of 169 in the whole bookstore. Then this one, number 13, 715, 137. So right here, relaxation, that's another niche, a relaxation colouring book for adults. Then we have another one here, so preschool colouring book, another niche, or an animal preschool colouring book. So niches are absolutely everywhere if you start looking. But if we look at the colouring books, we can see that these are in high demand. So I highly recommend building out your library to have colouring books as well. Again, watch that video because you're going to see just how easy it actually is to create a colouring book. So that's the fourth one that you should be having in your library. And then the fifth one, which I don't actually have that many of, but I am going to start making more in the new year, and that's activity books. Again, there's so many niches within the activity book niche alone. So if we do that, then take a look at the related keywords, if it's going to let us. So let's do that again, like so. And now we have so many more different types of niches. Another one, a unicorn activity book for seniors, senior citizens, preschool, anxious people, children, 3-year-olds, stoners. So activity book for stoners. So it's just a crazy amount of niches that there are within all of these book types which I'm showing you, and that's why I recommend to start creating books in these niches, just because the amount of niches and opportunity that's available. Now if we take a look through this first page, you can come up with some of those niches. So this is a travel journal, let's go past that. So let's go past that one as well. This one, so relaxing adult activity book, look at that BSR, 720. Then we have an ultimate puzzle challenge, 930 BSR. And these just BSRs are absolutely amazing. Look at this. So a unicorn activity book, 740. So we can see that activity books, again, there's huge demand for this niche, and thousands, probably anyway, thousands of niches just in activity books. Same with colouring books and composition notebooks, normal notebooks, and also logbooks. So that's why I'm recommending you building out your library to have some of these book types in there, because the demand for these book types is absolutely crazy. Now, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Also, go hit subscribe and hit that little bell icon so you can be notified for any further videos. That being said, I've been Paddy, this has been Stacking Profit, and see you again soon.